If you're looking for a new side hustle, a new simple way to make extra cash on the side, this video is for you, because today we're going to be reviewing this relatively newer GPT or get paid to platform called HeyCash. So I'm going to walk you through exactly how you can make money on this platform, and I'm even going to show you how much I was able to make after completing multiple offers, as well as, of course, I'm going to show you the payment proof. So if you're curious about HeyCash, continue watching this video. All right, so first of all, what exactly is HeyCash? So HeyCash is a side hustle slash GPT platform that allows you to make extra money through various different ways. So the number one way that you can make money is through taking surveys. So the unique thing about HeyCash is that you actually have to complete 5 surveys before you get access to the offer wall, which I haven't seen any other platforms do this before, but I did think it was pretty unique. So when it comes to making money off of surveys, we all know surveys are not designed to replace your full-time job. They're just a fun way to make extra cash on the side, so make sure to keep this in mind. So in terms of the user experience of the app, I do like it a lot because you are able to filter reviews based off best match, the shortest ones, and then the highest paying ones. Now, before you take the surveys, and this part is really important, like literally stop whatever you're doing, stop scrolling, stop multitasking, and make sure to take a note of this before you take surveys. My number one rule when it comes to taking surveys is don't be greedy. So I know a lot of people attempted to start taking surveys that offer the most points, or like I used to like to just go for the shortest surveys possible. However, I do recommend that you try and go for the top rated surveys, especially if the review has a lot of different disqualifications, or it's glitchy, or it is way too long. The rating is usually going to be pretty low versus the surveys that have a low disqualification rate and do end up paying most of the users tend to have pretty high ratings. So make sure that you keep this in mind, because I don't want you to be frustrated because you're constantly getting like screened out of every survey, which can happen with different surveys. I feel like it applies to almost like every single survey platform that I've ever tried. So that's why I highly recommend that you go for the surveys with ratings of 4 stars and above. Now, the next way that you can make money on HeyCash is through playing games. So this one is usually my favorite, especially, you know, now that I am about to do a lot of traveling and I'm about to spend a lot of time sitting at airports and waiting. Games can be a really, really fun way for you to just kill some time and get entertained, and in this case, also make some extra cash. So my favorite types of games tend to be the ones where it either has to do with words, or it's like, you know, bubble cash or bubble rainbow, like the ones where you get to like pop different bubbles, or the dominoes types of games. So I'll include my favorite games down below if you want to check them out. The only thing to make sure to keep in mind is that if you have been testing a lot of the similar platforms, like GPT types of platforms, is that a lot of these platforms would have the same games. So if you already tested a game once through a different platform, you will not be able to collect points on HeyCash. However, from what I noticed, they actually have quite a few games that I have not seen or tested in the past, so I'm sure there's going to be enough variety for you. Now, the next way that you can also make money is through testing different offers. So I also really like this one because there's usually a variety of different offers, and by offers I mean you can get paid for things like downloading and using an app for just a few minutes. Those are some of my favorite because this is the easiest offers. You can also test different offers. It usually has to do with finance apps. So for example, there are some apps that will ask you to download, let's say, an investing app, and then you do make like a little deposit. Sometimes some of those apps will require you to spend a little bit of money up front, but usually the reward that they give you is much than the original amount of money that you put in. Now, I think when it comes to offers, especially the financial offers, the best way to do it is to do the offers that you would be doing regardless. So for example, I have been looking for a new business bank account, and HeyCash had a lot of really great offers that had to do with opening a business account. So to me, it didn't even really feel like extra work or spending money up front. To me, it just really felt like getting an extra bonus for something that I was already going to do regardless. So try to look for those types of offers. You know, if there are any apps that you've been looking to try, if there are some like investing accounts that you've been interested in, or, you know, if there are any cashback offers that you've been interested in, this is a perfect time to literally get paid extra for doing something that you're already planning on doing. Now, the next type of offers that you can also see once in a while, those I notice are pretty rare. Those are going to be watching videos, so watching different commercials. Usually the rewards for those are pretty low. However, those are usually like super easy, especially if you have like a few minutes in between, like whatever it is that you need to do. Those could be another great way to make extra cash. So this is pretty much a quick summary of how HeyCash works and the types of offers and different tasks that you can expect. If you are interested in signing up for HeyCash, I will definitely include my link down below if you guys want to check it out. Now, in terms of how you get paid, HeyCash has a lot of really great options. So the easiest one and the one that I normally go for is always going to be PayPal. And you can also do different gift cards. So once I reached my minimum threshold, which was about $5, I was able to cash out my payment. In all transparency, I did have some issues cashing out at the beginning, but I did reach out to support and they were able to fix it. So if that happens to you, make sure to reach out to their support. Oh, and here is my payment proof. And so the app is available on both the Apple App Store as well as Google Play. And the great news is that HeyCash is also available in quite a few countries actually. I'm obviously not going to state like every single country that HeyCash is available in because this video will get too long. However, if you want to double check if it's available in your region, you can always go on the HeyCash website and check if your country is on the list. Then also another really cool thing that I do like, and I noticed something that tends to happen to a lot of people, sometimes you might run into an issue. I think like a very common one would be like if you completed an offer and you don't see the payment yet, or you didn't see the points credit into your account. So in those cases, first of all, make sure that you are waiting at least 48 hours for some of those points to get credited. That is something that has happened to me a lot. Whenever you're completing different offers, also make sure to screenshot like the final screen. That's something that I also like to do. And then back to what I was saying, if you do have an issue, you can also reach out to their customer service, which they are available 24/7 and they speak 20 different languages, which is pretty cool. Like, trust me, I have tested some GPT platforms in the past where their customer service was not helpful whatsoever and they will not credit any of the money back. So great customer service, especially when it comes to GPT sites, is something that I definitely really appreciate. And that is pretty much my review of HeyCash. I hope this was helpful. So once again, just remember that platforms like this are not meant to make you rich or replace your full-time income, but they are a really fun way to make some extra money on the side whenever you have time. If you want to try HeyCash, make sure to use my link down below. And by the way, if you like this video, I actually think you're gonna like this one as well, so make sure to check it out. And as always, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!